Hey there, good peeps. Sammy here with another look at another indie game for you. This time we are looking at the demo gameplay of a game called Bosorka. Now, Bosorka is like a bullet hell style roguelike game, so people who are familiar with the likes of Enter the Gungeon will feel right at home with games like this. This is also like a top-down kind of viewpoint, just like an Enter the Gungeon, but you play as a witch on a broomstick. I don't know too much about the storyline of this, but from what I did play of the demo, I had a really great time. You'll fly around on your broomstick and more or less be shooting and aiming with a twin stick style. Like if you're playing on a Xbox controller, for example, like I was, you'll use your twin stick to aim and to move around. Move around with your left stick and aim with your right, and then fire with RT or whatever. And you'll also on the way be finding lots of upgrades to your weapons, which you'll be able to change, and you'll be able to see the menu soon, which I'll show you, so that you can see what you've picked up and what works for you and what does not work best for your style. What I really like is the top-down visuals. It's kind of like gives me a spooky Halloween style vibe. A really great game to play around Halloween, but also a game to play anytime you want, really. But I had a really great time. You'll pick up these companions in these bird cages that can help you. So as you can see, I've got one flying behind me trying to catch up there. But they can help you battle against enemies. You'll find strong enemies that come out of the ground soon, but also lots of weak ones, and also many boss fights in this game. I imagine I did get the chance to fight against one a few times. You'll see that in this gameplay video. Really challenging, to be fair, unless you've got the right kind of weapons. You'll find a lot of stuff like treasure chests and that you have to unlock using coins, which you will obviously get just by killing enemies and such. You've also got that area of effect damage that sort of shockwaves the ground around you, so if you get in a tight situation, you can use that to stun and damage enemies that are in really close quarters with you at that point. So really handy. But I was quite a fan of Enter the Gungeon. I wasn't one of those speedrunner type dudes who used to speedrun that game and have fun with that, but I just love the idea of sort of throwing myself into like these bullet hell style situations and trying to overcome them, because it's really satisfying trying to overcome them. So I was looking for something similar here. I will find probably in the full game that I'll find a great use of that Enter the Gungeon style gameplay throughout the whole of the game. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of what they have to offer. If any more demos come about, I'll be sure to play that as well of this game. But from what I'm gathering, each level has its own kind of biome and style to it. You might find this is kind of like a haunted woods style, but you'll see other styles and other levels, which is really cool. Lots of bosses, as I said before, as well, and different types of companion demons. Using the Xbox 360 controller, it felt really great to move around on the broomstick. You can use there's like a dash you can use to get places quicker, to get yourself out of tight situations, or to get up close really quickly to an enemy. Although pretty much all of your attacks are ranged. I don't think I found any that's not a ranged attack of sorts. There are some that deal damage closer, just like that shockwave one I was talking about, the area of effect one. But for the most part, your weapons are ranged, and you'll need to recover your hearts as well, your health, with those fruits that I keep picking up there on the ground. But it feels really good to play on a 360 controller. Probably feels just as good to play on a keyboard and mouse. In fact, I'd probably say it might feel a lot better with a mouse, because you get to aim with the mouse. So I think probably aim-wise it's probably better. I'm currently using a weapon here that freezes enemies. I picked that up from a chest or something. And lots of weapons have their own unique abilities. Like this one obviously freezes enemies, and you'll have others that probably burn them. I didn't see a weapon that does that, but I imagine there is. But lots of different variations with weapons, which is nice to see, because it just keeps you going back for more and gives you that chance to find a way to play that you like in a style that you like to play. So that's pretty cool as well. But I did have trouble with the boss in this level. I think you'll see me beat him, but I played through this stage a few times. I think I died a couple of times to the boss. He is kind of hard, but I didn't have much difficulty in one of the attempts that I did, because I think it's literally purely because of the weapon that I had. So you got to find what style suits you the best, otherwise you will struggle. But it's a typical roguelike situation where if you die, you go back to the beginning basically, but you have learned a lot in that playthrough, and dying is actually part of the learning process of getting better in a game like this. Just like Hades or anything like that. I was a big fan of Hades when I had that and played that a year or so ago. Really, really great game. I suggest you check that out, as well as Enter the Gungeon if you haven't done so already. But if you're familiar with those kind of roguelike games, you'll love this, I'm sure. It's really good. Visually, it's very appealing, very stylistic, sort of dark fantasy world. Witches on broomsticks, cauldrons, enemies coming out of the ground, big, scary-looking bosses, pumpkins. You'll see pumpkins here as well. Watch out for them. Don't get too close to them if you shoot them. You'll know why, and you'll probably see why very shortly. They explode, basically, as I found out the hard way. But yeah, really, really cool-looking game. I really like the lightning effect you can get as well in one of the weapons. I think you can like use some sort of lightning ability. I found that really fun to do. I don't think I got it too many times, but I'm going to play the demo again. It's a very addictive demo, so I'll be playing it a few more times before the main game comes out. Not too sure when that comes out. I think it was supposed to be coming out towards the end of the first quarter of 2023 or something like that. But I'm pretty sure it's the first quarter of 2023, so it should be any time now, really. We are in March now, so it should be really any time this month, I would imagine, but I can't say exactly when. But I'll keep an eye on it for sure. Here's those pumpkins I was talking about, the dreaded explosive pumpkins. Can probably help you by defeating enemies around, but just be careful not to get too close to them when they explode. I think it's also worth noting that you get the opportunity to unlock several different types of brooms in the game. In the demo, I only played with one, which is the original unique, the sort of standard broom to play with, the broomstick. But in the full game, you will be able to get the opportunity to play with many of them, which all have their own speciality and unique abilities and stuff like that. So there's that to look forward to. But like, I'm not sure if there's any others in the demo, but I was only able to play with one. But it still felt good to play with and ride around on. This is that boss I was talking about. He's just like, what, some sort of giant tree or something like that. And yeah, he got the better of me in this go, but you will see on this gameplay me get the better of him eventually. So stick around for that. Obviously, it was a good moment for me. Not brilliant at games. I'm just going to throw that out there. Like, I do like these roguelike type of games, but I'm I'm pretty much a noob and a massive novice when it comes to roguelikes. I played Enter the Gungeon and Hades, loved both of those. I don't think I've played too many of those. I've not played Dead Cells yet. I do want to give that a try, purely because there's some other decent indie games coming out, like Death or Treat, that reminds me of Dead Cells and stuff like that, and I want to play that as well, and they do look really great. So I'm trying to get into the roguelike sort of genre. But I am still massively a noob. Don't really understand it too much. All I understand is that it's not too much of a crime if you die. In Hades, you have to actually die to progress the story, so that's good. That kind of suits me, to be fair, the fact that you have to die, because I do die a lot in games. But yes, really, really enjoyed playing Bosorka. The boss fight was challenging enough to make me want to play through it a few more times. I want to unlock different abilities and weapons and combinations and see how they work together, and I can't wait to see some more of what this game has to offer. So hopefully by the end of this month I'll be able to get the full game. I'll put a link in the description as to where you can find this game on Steam, and you can wishlist it yourself or try the demo if it's still available to download. The last time I checked, it was still available, so grab the demo if you can, because it's worth it. If you like this kind of game, it's definitely worth it. It's very challenging as such as well. Even if you're not into roguelikes, it's still very challenging. Right, well, I'm going to stop rambling on for now. You've put up with it for this long, so thanks very much for watching. Please enjoy the rest of the gameplay video. Check this game out if you can, and have yourselves a great day. Take care. Hey good peeps, thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you like what you see, and also catch me live on Twitch every Sunday, Tuesday and every other Friday, 8 PM UK time. I'll see you there. Back to the video.